Hello, everyone. Happy Cancer season. Happy summer solstice. If you are living in the Northern Hemisphere, today is the longest day of the year. So if you can, make sure that you get outside, soak up some beautiful sun rays. This is going to be a collective tarot reading for just everyone. And whenever you see it, it's meant for you. Although it's kind of meant for this Cancer season. I think Cancer season starts today, if it hasn't started already. And what's interesting is that we have a full moon in Capricorn tonight or tomorrow. As I'm recording this, it is June 20th. So we have a full moon in Capricorn that kicks off Cancer season. And then at the end of Cancer season, I believe around July 20th, July 21st, we'll have another Capricorn full moon. And I think we only get one repeating full moon per year. So this one's in Capricorn. So I think there's a strong theme with Cancer and Capricorn, which are opposite signs. Cancer kind of being like the mother archetype, and Capricorn like ruled by Saturn, like the father archetype. There's so much to get into, but I think there's just this strong sense of homecoming and stability and really moving through our heart space. And two cards already came out. I'm gonna pull more. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I haven't filmed one of these in a while, and I just I started doing these, and then I just got self-conscious. But I pulled two cards. The first one that came out is the Hierophant, and I believe that this is Taurus energy, but I think it's really beautiful. It's really resonating with me a lot. You know, we have this image of this woman who is meditating in a flower, and no matter what your belief system is, your religion, just connecting with your higher self and your spirituality. And that saying, as above, so below. And what's also really beautiful is that yesterday I went to this full moon meditation / Akashic Records held on Zoom by my lovely friend Crystal. And she did this guided meditation to bring us into our heart space. And so I think just having pure intentions and leading with the heart is going to be a big theme right now. The second card that came out is the Self. This is not a traditional tarot card. The creator of this deck, Annie Tarasova of Dreamy Moons Tarot, created two of her own cards. So the Self is a mirror. When we look in the mirror, what do we see? How do we feel about ourselves? I also feel like whoever you are on the inside is reflected on the outside, you know. So I think right now we're kind of stepping out of our ego. We'll leave that for Leo season. And I think right now we're just returning to ourselves, our true selves, whatever that means, you know. I think too, a big thing is we can have this idea of who we are, and maybe that idea is shaped by how other people view us or the environments that we've been in. But we are constantly changing and growing, and we may not be who we defined ourselves as in the past, and that's okay. So when I say your true self, I think just really being guided by your heart and kindness is going to lead to just beautiful decisions. We also have the Lovers card, which came out. This is the Gemini card. So interesting, Taurus and Gemini energy. Yeah, the heart space, the heart chakra. So I think this Cancer season, there's going to be a lot of harmony and balance in our relationships. I think too, when we have a healthy relationship with ourselves, then we can have healthy relationships with others. Because like I said, I feel like too, our relationships are a mirror of how we treat ourselves and how we feel about ourselves. And notice the people that you attract this season. Yeah, I think that we are going to be doing a lot of connecting with people, really to just, sorry, my cards got all messed up. I think having time for quality connections. Let's see. I think too, a lot of people could be getting into relationships this month, this season, or just taking their relationships to a higher level of commitment, whatever that means for you. Maybe you're getting engaged, maybe you're getting married. Eight of Cups. Okay. So I love that in this image there is the full moon. Like I mentioned, we do have the full moon in Capricorn. So Cups is water energy, so our emotions, also associated with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So with the Eight of Cups, we see someone who, you know, had their moment, had their fun, but they're realizing that this situation is no longer for them, and they're walking away, and they're walking towards, they don't know, like, they don't know what exactly they're walking into, but they are following their intuition, they are guided by the moon, and they are trusting their senses and how they feel, and that where they're going is somewhere good. I think too, a lot of us are facing big changes at this time. I think shedding, yeah, because full moons are a time of release. I think we are shedding old stories about who we are and how we show up in the world, and we're being really intentional moving forward. And I love that, moving forward, the Chariot. This is the Cancer card. So I think it's funny that, you know, in order of the zodiac signs, we have Taurus season, and then we have Gemini season, and now we are in Cancer season. Okay, so continuing with the Gemini theme of duality, we have the Chariot card. There are two horses, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine, and it is guiding us forward. So I feel like this season there could be a lot of travel. You could be moving. Maybe you're moving in with your partner. Maybe you're going on vacation, exploring. But there is this sense of leaving something behind and knowing that this choice wasn't made lightly, but knowing that you're moving forward and trust that you're being guided by your heart space. And I think too, this is a great time for starting a meditation practice, or getting back into that. Wow, that's so funny how the card right here is Strength card, which is Leo, which comes after Cancer season. So I feel like too, there is just this sense of balance and everything going in order. Everything is playing out the way that it's meant to. I think a big theme too for this Cancer season is to just flow. Trust where you are. Trust the process. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to impose your will. I think, and this is a beautiful lesson that I've been learning, is to just be present and observe and kind of see where life takes you without trying to make things go a certain way. Oh, beautiful. Okay. we have the 10 of Stars, the 10 of Pentacles. So this having to do with earth sign energy. 10s are completion. So I think with the 10 of Pentacles, this could be this sense of just having everything that you need, having everything that you want, feeling so grateful, you know, having a family that cares about you, having a home to call your own. And I think before I really got into this reading, just the sense of stability and family and just feeling comfortable. I think too, you know, when we talk about like the 7 chakras, the root chakra, which is like at your base, that's like security, survival needs being met, stability. It's like you can want to do all these things and be all spiritual and go out into the world, but it's like if you don't have a secure sense of home or safety, it's hard to really do anything in this world. And home doesn't have to mean a physical place. It could just be a sense of safety and comfort in your own body and in your own self, so that when you go out into the world, you feel comfortable because you know who you are and what you have. So I think this Cancer season, just big themes of family reunions, vacations, weddings, just being with your people that truly love and care about you, leaving past hurts behind, and trusting that where you're headed is somewhere greater. I do see people having better finances this season. At the bottom of the deck right now, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. This has to do with the sign of Pisces. When the Hanged Man is in reverse, so lots of themes of meditation, of course, but also usually upright. It can mean things are kind of on pause, on hold, standing still. But in reverse, it's like, okay, maybe we had to stop and we had to reflect, but now that we did that long enough to actually truly see what is in front of us, now we can move forward. Now we can move forward because we had to see, you know, the circumstances around us and maybe change the way that maybe it's not like the situation that needed to change. It's like you had to change how you saw the situation. I hope that this makes sense. This makes sense to me. Okay. We have the 5 of Cups. Okay. This is showing someone who is sad. She's crying over spilt milk, spilt cups. But what she fails to see is that there are 2 cups right behind her. You know, I think whoever this message is for, you know, I feel like some of you could be feeling very disappointed or hurt or in pain, feeling like something that happened is unfair, or just like a sense of loss and regret. So if that's how you're feeling, let yourself feel that. You know, I think journaling could be really great at this time. But just when you let go, when you truly process and sit with your emotions and then you release them, you're allowing space for something greater to enter your life. And that being said, I'm going to end this here. The card at the bottom of the deck right now is the Magician. This is a Mercury rule card, so Gemini and Virgo energy. The Magician is all about creating, bringing our ideas, our dreams, our intentions, our visions into fruition in this physical realm. Trust that miracles are happening, and things are always working out for your highest good. I really feel like this season, you don't have to do too much. You don't have to overexert yourself, especially if you've been feeling burnt out. I think this Cancer season, spend a lot of time with the people that you love, the people who love you, and just focus on what makes your heart feel good. So thank you if you've made it this far. Thank you for watching, and I hope that this resonates. And yeah, feel free to comment, share this. I don't know how to be a person on social media, but yeah. All right, bye you guys.